Welcome back to another edition of Down Home. We are here at Duck Jam 2009 at Wolfgang Creek Amphitheater, and we have the unique pleasure of a special visitor, Mr. Kinky Freeman. Kinky, thank you for joining us.
Great to be here.
Thank you very much for joining and taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. Looking at your website, you have a lot of stuff going on. On a day that you don't have personal appearances, what does Kinky do at the Freedman homestead when he's got a day off?
Well, I've got the 4 Freedmans, my dogs, Mr. Magoo, Perky, Brownie, and Chumley, and about 100 hummingbirds. And I plot, how I'm going to get Rick Perry. In fact, I've worked out my will now, my last will, and I am
a rewrite, I guess.
Well, no, when I die, yes, it is. It's when I die, I'm to be cremated, and the ashes are to be thrown in Rick Perry's hair. Okay, so that's all set.
I can see where that could add a little body to it, something like that. Yeah. I can understand that. But, I read your letter to the Texans about the Democrats plus independents equals victory.
Absolutely.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, the last Gallup poll shows more Democrats than Republicans in Texas. And I also think that President Obama has kind of greened the grassroots. There's a whole lot of people when I ran who were sure their vote wouldn't matter, wouldn't count, and they didn't vote. And those were all my votes.
Right.
Perry's people all voted. So I'm just saying that they get in the habit of voting, and people are creatures of narrow habits. So I think
old habits are hard to break.
I think Obama's helped us a lot. Yeah.
How hard is it for someone of your stage, a humorist, as your title, to be taken seriously as a politician?
That's always a problem because politicians are the lowest, waste of space.
Well, most of them are kind of humorous in the first place, I guess.
Well, yeah. I believe Will Rogers said that he said some of the politicians are the greatest comedians of them all. But every law they make turns into a joke, and every joke turns into a law, basically, right. And that's it. I would say if you get beat for governor in a race like we had, and you get up and you run again, you got to be serious, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So you better be serious.
Absolutely. So you're definitely going after a total new grassroots type of making these kind of small personal appearances and going after the people that just feel they haven't really been heard.
Well, it's what I'll be embarking on this summer is a listening tour of rural Texas. And while we don't consider this rural, but any place but Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, or Austin.
Every place under 1 million population.
Yeah, any place that's voice has not been heard.
Right.
And I want to listen to the teachers and meet the political people and meet the people and hear what they have to say. June 13th,
tell us a little bit about the roundup down in Medina.
We're having our second Kinky Freedman Ranch Roundup with our special guests, Jerry Jeff Walker and Ramblin' Jack Elliott.
That should be a great show.
It's going to be a great show. And of course, a lot of this involves Utopia Animal Rescue Ranch, so anybody who wants to adopt a dog,
right,
please check it out anyway, utopiarescue.com. Mm-hmm. And we've been doing this for 10 years, and it's really...
How is the rescue ranch?
It's great. It's doing very well. And as I always say, money may buy you a fine dog, but only love can make him wag his tail.
Absolutely.
And we find that in the people that adopt these dogs, it's opening the gates of heaven a little bit wider. It's very nice.
Good deal. Your cigars. That's what you're really in town for.
Yeah.
Tell us how the cigar business is treating you here lately.
Well, I'm the face of the company. The chief executive officer is Little Juford over there. Little Juford, he's a Jew and he drives a Ford, and he runs the company. And I don't, mess with it too much, except the cigars are great. And check them out at...
I bought a governor. I'm going to have one.
How do they get it on the website? KinkyFreedman.com, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, cigars are good for you. You'll live longer. You'll be happier and more relaxed if you smoke cigars. That's absolutely
it goes
true.
awful good with a nice glass of scotch.
And also it irritates the right people. The hall monitors don't like it.
Exactly. Your salsa. Now you've got salsa, and all the proceeds go to Utopia.
Go to Utopia, yeah. The salsa is made in Georgetown, and it's great. So particularly the peach is the best in the world, yeah. Of course, I traded in my Yom Kippur Clipper. I used to have a Jewish Cadillac, which stops on a dime and it picks it up.
It picks it up on the way back, yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of that. And so I'm looking forward to just hearing what the people of Texas, rural Texas, have to say, because I think that defines Texas. That's real Texas.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, anything else?
Yeah, I just want to keep everybody on edge in the meantime. not sure what's going to happen here, you know, because I think running as a Democrat is going to be real smart here. I think the Democrats have lost since Ann Richards every time, strictly because they can't get the grassroots excited.
Right.
And I know we can do that.
They're giving me the wrap sign.
All
it's
right.
time, and you've got to go over to the cigar store. Thank you for stopping by.
Great.
It's been a great pleasure. Thank you for taking such
Kyle, we'll
time out of your busy day.
We'll see you down the highway for sure.